Španjolci, Italijani i Njemci. U Berlinu je upoznala hanoverskog princa, careva zeta i vjerojatno čak i njemačkog prijestolnog nasljednika. Mata Hari se sa svojim udvaračima susretala posve otvoreno. Očito je voljela muškarce u odori.
She wasn't ashamed of loving men in uniform, and she openly dined one night with one officer and the next evening with completely other officer, and the next evening with someone else entirely.
Ali vrijeme je neumoljivo prolazilo. Nakon što je navršila 30, rijetki nastupi donosili su joj sve manje novca. To je bio još jedan razlog zašto su prijateljstva s muškarcima bila sve važnije, sve starije kurtizane.
Elle va avoir moins de succès pour plusieurs raisons. La première, parce que comme toutes les modes, tout passe. Ensuite, Matahari, elle a lancé une mode. Donc il y en a d'autres qui vont arriver, qui vont la suivre. Il y a Isadora Duncan, il y a Maud Allen, il y a Lois Fuller. Donc alors qu'elle était seule, elle va avoir plein de concurrentes.
Mata Hari sve teže održavala svoj ekstravagantni životni stil.
When she became Mata Hari, I think even in her private moments, she was always this creation, this person that she had made herself into. And so I think that when things began to go wrong, it was when she realized that she couldn't pull it off anymore. The performance was wearing thin, people could see through it.
U ljetu 1914. u dobi od 38 godina otputovala u Berlin. Napokon je trebalo ponovno nastupiti kao plesačica. Je li to bio veliki povratak na scenu?
What is the next Lord?
She had actually written her own ballet, which she called Chimera, and it was the story of a priest falling in love with a goddess. I mean, it was very, very Mata Hari. But, you know, she'd written it herself. She'd got this long run at the Metropole Theatre, and this is going to be her big comeback. But unfortunately, of course, the war breaks out, and there's another story.
3. kolovoza 1914. Njemačka je objavila rat Francuskoj. Nakon samo nekoliko dana, Prvi svjetski rat zatvorit će se u krug priče, kako dotad nije viđeno.
At the exact moment the war broke out, she was having dinner with the chief of police, who was also a lover.
I think it was one.
Interesting full fact, but...
Nastup je otkazan. Iako nju nije zanimala politika, našla se u škripcu između dviju strana.
En Allemagne, elle devient persona non grata. Premièrement, elle a vécu 10 ans en France. Donc elle est considérée comme étrangère par les Allemands. Ça veut dire que tout l'argent qu'elle a en Allemagne est bloqué. D'autre part, son spectacle est annulé. Comme son spectacle est annulé,
we're at the weird floor right now.
Elle saisit toutes ses fourrures pour se rembourser de ses costumes. Donc Matahari se retrouve à
Yay,
l'hôtel
woohoo,
sans
let's
assentiment.
go, baby. Oh, shit. I'm gonna stand on this new set.
Mati Hari jedino je preostalo da se vrati kući. Berlinski dobročinitelj platio je kartu do Haga.
Mustaches, yeah, we want fake mustaches.
Radeći kao manekinka i fotomodel.
She did have a lover then, and he was keeping her, and he was paying for her flat in The Hague. But I think she was very bored, and I also think that it must have been extremely uncomfortable for her to have to come back to Holland. I mean, she wasn't living with her daughter, she didn't have any contact with her daughter. She didn't really have a life in Holland anymore.
Mata Hari nije ni slutila da je već dugo nadgledaju, i to iz Londona. Njezino se ime prvi put pojavilo u dosijema britanske tajne službe 1915.
They did know something because they had a report from one of their agents in Holland about her. They didn't have any evidence, but she was a sort of person of interest. But then again, you have to remember the context of the time. I mean, people were picked up for collecting seaside postcards.
A kada je počeo rat, Mata Hari bila je u Njemačkoj, jer je radila za Njemce. Zaračene zemlje, špijune vide posao. Žene su osobito sumnje.
There's this idea of the female spy, you know, the lady in the hat, sitting on the train, you know, sort of taking notes as people talk.
I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Don't you say I'm fake. Don't you say I'm fake. Don't you say I am fake. I am not fake, and that is final.
There's lots of reports of people
Either I'm
leaving
with you,
candles in a
I'm a
particular
YouTuber.
pattern in their window, or someone seen setting a bird off with a bit of paper on its leg. I mean, all of these kinds of things. Or women, certainly in France, in northern France,
Noob factory.
women
Yeah,
laying out
noob
their laundry
factory.
in particular patterns. And so I think all of that was a kind of manifestation of this anxiety about sort of, you know, the enemy within at that time.
Mata Hari o svemu tome nije znala ništa. Samo željela otići iz Nizozemske.
She longed for Paris. She missed Paris. When you live in The Hague and you know how it is in Paris, well, you don't hesitate, you go back to Paris.
U lipnju 1916. nakon dugog nakon putovanja Hari stigla u Pariz.
Atari n'a pas compris qu'il y avait un changement de logiciel entre la belle époque qui était une période où tout est permis, un monde où les femmes sont reines, et la guerre de 14 où c'est la morale masculine qui est redevenue régnante et où il faut dire absolument la vérité.
Tijekom tih godina milijuni su bili poginuli na europskim bojištima.
Okay, guys, smash that sub
I
button.
danas se Prvi svjetski rat smatra jednom od najvećih katastrofa 20. stoljeća.
Hey guys, smash that
Pariz je
sub
bio
button.
samo slika nekadašnjega grada. Sofisticirani
Exactly.
vozači predratnih godina iščeznu. Mata Hari se vratila u drugčiji, nepoznat grad, ubilježen ratom i pogibljama.
Malgré les petits nuages roses qu'elle a en permanence devant les yeux, elle est obligée de s'apercevoir que les choses ne sont quand même pas tout à fait comme avant. Elle voit incontestablement que Paris est beaucoup moins drôle qu'à une époque, ne serait-ce que parce que les jeunes et beaux officiers qu'elle avait coutume de fréquenter ne sont plus là. Ils sont en uniforme et dans les tranchées où ils sont morts.
Dvorac Vincennes, smješten u predgrađu na jugoistoku Pariza. Povjerljivi dokumenti francuske države čuvaju se u ovome vojnom arhivu.
J'ai eu la chance d'obtenir l'autorisation de travailler sur le dossier.